Hello everyone. So my name is Hans. Currently, I have VP platforms for partners, and basically, I'm recording this video to explain to you, as part of accountability, what is my role as a project member for CX for partners, and then what would be the things that you're expecting and the outcome from my side. Okay. So my part is POP implementation. It will be divided into two, which is first is network implementation. First, I'm gonna um, ensure that the stakeholders that is being involved in doing POP is educated and having the proper guideline for them to do operations with POP. So there are three stakeholders. First is GC, second is ICX steering team, because before rolling out to the network, we want to co-create this with ICX steering team as part of product steering team. And then third one, we're gonna co-create this with PD, because PD is the one who's doing operations or sales in MC level, and we really want MC to be able to do it so they're able to teach their entity better, right? So one is GC onboarding. So when do we expect this to happen? It's going to be happening on September. So we're going to guide GC on using POP for talent attraction, or so sorry, talent acquisition, and we're gonna do change management from expat to POP, because currently we're still using expa for GC. And then the third one, we're gonna get our feedback from GC, because they are the customer that we actually from global office talk to directly, so it's easier for us to gain feedback loop to develop POP furthermore. Second one is ICX steering team. So basically, we want to make sure that the ICX steering team is co-creating the guideline on how to use POP as a part of their operations before we actually roll it out to the network. And we're gonna guide ICX steering team to actually how we can use POP as an integral part of their operations, and how the change management gonna looks like, right? And what to expect basically during product/platform summit on November. We're gonna co-create this guideline with them, and then we're gonna launch it, and then we expect you to actually use POP as an integral part of your operation starting from Fruitpik. And then the third one is PD network onboarding. So we're gonna do the same like ICX steering team, but we're gonna do it with PD focus entities that will be selected by the PD network, which is gonna be selected by the PD team on AI. And then the timeline will be from September till October. So we're gonna use PD Summit as a touch point to co-create this. And then the other side of it is basically product development. What is product development? It's basically what are the things that we need to develop on POP in order for this in order for us to get buy-in from the network, so they're able to use it properly. And the second one is in order for our partners as our main stakeholders to be able to see values from POP, right? So first one is we're gonna ensure there's a legacy features being implemented, and then we ensure that POP itself is offering minimum viable product for the partners. So we're gonna define the MVP first, right, through customer interview, which is will be done through product steering team, and then afterwards we're gonna consolidate it with AI, and then we see what are the values that hasn't been offered yet from POP currently, and afterwards we're gonna develop the features that will fulfill the MVP. So this will happen from September till October, and then we're gonna keep informing you through ice.ec/development timeline. You can see the link there. If there are features, like what are the features that will be developed based on the customer interview consolidation. The second one is the same for partner standards. After the partner standards being defined, we want to develop the feature, and afterwards we're gonna implement this on our platform, and we're gonna co-create the guideline and checklist on implementation for the network for you to be able to understand on how to do partner standards in platform, right? So the timeline will be from November till April, and then same thing, you can check ice.ec/development timeline to see what are the features that will be developed to accordingly to partner standards. And then the last one is product development. So we're gonna do customer interview with different user groups or customer groups. So we have decided we're gonna do it for small medium enterprise first, and then educational institution, and then we're gonna do it for MNC. So afterwards, we're going to define the features that is needed by these user groups. We're going to develop it, and afterwards, we're going to co-create a guideline and checklist of implementation for the network. The timeline will be next semester from April till August. So you can check also what are the things that we will develop after we already define it after the customer interview on that link, ice.ec/development timeline. So basically, if you have more questions about all of this, please do approach us and approach me specifically. And yeah, and then in every touch points in MCP Summit, IPM, or Explores, we're gonna launch the output or we're gonna put it on ISACAP for you to understand more about this. So I hope you understand what are the plans that we're gonna have for POP, and then what are the call to actions that you need to have in order for you to participate on this, because like CX4 Partners itself is a foundational project, so you're able to understand that okay, this is a timeline that AI has, and how am I gonna follow this up as an entity, because this is a foundational project for the achievement of ISEC 2020. So that's all. Thank you so much.